Hello, welcome to my exam. I'm Celia Armero, a student of primary education, and today I'm going to answer you some questions about organization in school. According to cognitive learning theory, knowledge develops through relationships which are being affected by the cultural diversity of our school. As for the relationship teachers have with their students, teachers have to work harder since they have to take into account students learn different depending on the culture. As for connection with the learning context, teachers should respect the unique nature of each child, helping to create an effective environment to learn. Connection with peers are also effective. Teachers should employ collaborative learning in order to encourage the students to learn with others who are in the same social group. Talking about the connection beyond the physical classroom environment, as Gonzalo explains, we have to work different cultures to reinforce the feelings of belonging to their country of origin and to the host in order to involve all the children in the activities. Finally, connection with the learning and impact so that when teachers establish connection between the previous knowledge and the one to learn, they have to take into account that not all the children have the same experience or backgrounds. So cultural diversity affects all this connection and all aspects of learning. In order to create a learning community, there are some important factors that affect. In these learning communities that try to help a student to develop 21st century skills, technology plays a key role. But yet, there are some schools that aren't prepared to use this technology or that agree with massive when affirms that a Spanish school should prohibit mobile use to improve academic performance. So, here we find the complexity of randomness versus deterministic order. I mean, those who bet on innovation against those who bet on the traditional learning. So, it depends on contextual factors such as the different beliefs and knowledge of the people in the school, emerging also the complexity of the context. This complexity also makes it difficult for teachers and leaders to work collaboratively through effective communication, which is very necessary to form a learning community. In addition to, it relies on informal learning, which is based on the interests and past experience of the students, who are very diverse, apparent the complexity of context again. In conclusion, building learning communities in the school cannot be effective without considering many factors in the school context. The 5 main points of my program representing my transformational leadership style will be the following. First, I will include students with disabilities in regular classes since, according to Callan and Elliott, they will benefit more from staying on them than on special education classes with the same program. It agrees with the principle of inclusion of my leadership style. Second, I will use mixed ability groups for cognitive tasks. In that way, I will introduce the principle of equity of my leader style, since, as Webb suggests, students with lower ability will be helped by the others. Third, I will mix boys and girls in groups. Thus, I will encourage them to respect the other gender and cope with the diversity of ideas based on my style. Fourth, I will use the open plan for reading so that teachers can adapt to the students' level of reading, taking into account the students' needs according to my leader style. Finally, the majority of the subjects in a classroom will be taught by a single teacher, promoting the adaptation of the student and also of the teacher to the student's needs, as such as my style. In conclusion, all the points follow the transformational leadership style because it takes into account the understanding of humans and empower them to fulfill their needs. Well, in my opinion, I deserve an 8 because I have been able to understand the concepts of the course and also been able to make my own reflection for this final video. So I think I have achieved the competence of this subject, although there is always something to improve.
Yes, it has. What a lot.
The main idea I have learned is the importance of taking into account linguistic, cultural, as any other type of diversity when you group students, plan lesson, and in all aspects of teaching. Well, the truth is that I have never thought that students with low ability can benefit more from staying in regular classes than staying in special classes, taking both the same program. And it is true because students with low ability can be helped by other students with higher ability in their cognitive processes. I have learned a lot doing this final video because I have had time to reflect a lot in all aspects of question and see how the different elements of organization are related to each other. And also I have learned the importance of taking special care in making any decision. So this is my exam. I hope you like it.
a lot.